Writer's block, as a musician, as a writer, as anything, it sucks. It's stupid, and it's terrible, and it's really demoralizing. And that's what I want to talk about today, is I want to figure out how to get around it, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, if you don't know me, my name's Henry Jackson Jr. I'm a 16-year-old singer-songwriter, and I try and write as much music as I can. I've written, in the past 3 years, upwards of 100 songs. Now, of course, not all of them are good, but I like to write as much as I possibly can to always get new ideas out. But the thing is, for about the past month, I've only written one song. And that's a standard that I really don't like. I try and get a song done a week, if not more. I want to write as many songs as I can, because even when you write a crappy song, that's getting an idea out there and it's making you better at your craft. So I want to do a series where I beat writer's block, where I figure out different ways to get around it, where I figure out unique ways to get my brain going and to look at things from a different angle and always be creative, because at the end of the day, people that are creative, we want to be as creative as we possibly can, and we want to do something that nobody else is doing. So what you're going to see in this video is footage of me. I'm starting this recording on Monday, and I'm going to be working on this song until Sunday. Now, I might get it done before Sunday, I might get it done on Sunday. Hopefully it's before, but we'll see. Anyways, the whole premise is going to be, I'm going to work on this song at least 15 minutes every day, and I'm going to get this song done. Next week, I'm going to do the exact same thing, except for I want to figure out other ways to speed up the process and to make things more interesting, because I don't want to write boring songs. I want to write songs that nobody's ever heard before. I want to write songs that are unique to me. So I got to get this song going. I'm tuned to half step down. I figure I may as well just try and play this one just in regular half step down. I gotta figure out a fun chord progression though. I gotta figure out if I want it major or minor. I gotta figure out what kind of thing I'm going for. I think I've figured out a verse progression. We're gonna go E to G sharp to a B to an F sharp. Okay, I moved around the verse progression a little bit. This is what we have for our first verse so far. I know you're so far away, and all that I've caused is pain, but I'm wondering, that's set in stone. And there are so many days, write these lines on this empty page with no meaning. I hate being alone. Alright, Tuesday, spent my 15 minutes. We got a little chorus. Do I lay it on the line? Do I ask you, how do you spend your time? We'll keep score. Would you take the chance on a daunting romance with someone like me? With someone like me. Alright, it's Wednesday, day 3. We're working. Second verse happened today. Here's what we got. Open blinds on my window expresses how my life goes, rolling through it with no meaning at all. Feels like I'm swimming in empty pools, or going to sleep at noon. I'm a clock ticking away, but I lost my arms. Right, Thursday. Today I wrote a little bridge, so this is what we're going with. As the wicked clouds they roll and turn, and the world before us starts to burn, would you sit with me? Sit with me. And when it all comes to fade away, would you stand to bear through all the pain? pain. Bear with me, bear with me. Here's the final song. I know you're so far away. All that I've caused is pain, but I'm wondering, is that set in stone? And there are so many days I write these lines on this empty page with no meaning. I hate being alone. Do I lay it on the line? Do I ask you what you spend your time thinking of? Would you tell me that it's worth something? Just a little bit more than a night you'll just keep score. Would you take a chance on this daunting romance with someone like me? Someone like me. Open blinds on my window seems to sum up how my life goes, rolling through it with no purpose at all. Feels like I'm swimming in an empty pool or falling asleep at noon. I'm a clock ticking away, but I lost all my arms. Do I lay it on the line? Do I ask you what you spend your time dreaming of? Would you tell me that it's worth something? Just a tad bit more than a night will just keep score. Would you take a chance on this daunting romance with someone like me? Someone like me. As these wicked clouds twist and turn and the world before us starts to burn, would you sit with me, sit with me? And as it all comes to fade away, and would you stand to bear all this pain? Bear with me, bear with me. Do I lay it on the line? Do I ask you if you spend your time thinking of me? Would you tell me that it's worth something? Just a tad bit more than a night will just keep score. Would you take a chance on this daunting romance with someone like me? Someone like me. All right, that was week 1. I'll see you guys next week for round 2.